Hello, welcome to Getting Started with Milestone X-Protect. This video series is intended to help new users get quickly started with understanding, installing, and initially configuring the new versions of our software. If you've used Milestone Business Ready products in the past, you're going to find that today's Milestone is quite a bit different than you may be used to. The good news, however, is that it's better. As of our 2017 R2 release, we now have all tiers of our software operating on the same codebase that runs our world-class corporate and expert software. Many of the advanced features, such as our powerful rules engine, granular access privileges, and the same centrally managed and scalable distributed architecture are now available to all of our users. In this video series, we'll cover common issues and questions, and help you more quickly understand installation, initially configuring your Milestone software, how storage and archiving works, the rules engine, and we'll end covering a few additional features and software concepts. Hopefully by the time we're done, you'll feel more confident with getting started and exploring your new Milestone video software. Please keep in mind that this is just a getting started video. For more comprehensive information, a very detailed administrative manual can be downloaded from our website. We have extensive learning and performance online training available, including advanced certifications. And if you're stuck on one particular area, there's also an extensive, context-sensitive help system built right into the software. So let's get started with understanding the Milestone architecture and scalability concepts. Here we see a diagram of a small Milestone system. The Milestone software is very modular, which gives users the ability to separate out different components of our software for expandability. This represents what we would call an all-in-one installation, and is the smallest possible configuration. Here, all of our server software has been installed onto a single PC. This is the configuration that our Essential Plus and Express users will most often use. Our Windows-based Smart Client software is the primary tool for viewing live and recorded video from your system. There are no limitations nor extra charges for multiple users connecting in to view or review cameras. Our Windows-based Management Client software is used for managing your Milestone system and is where you'll make camera and user modifications, set up rules, and administrate the system. Both of these software packages may be installed on as many PCs for as many users as you like. As our example system grows, we begin to see configurations that our Professional Plus, Expert, or Corporate users might have. These users will typically configure their system such that the recording server software resides on dedicated hardware. Recording servers are responsible for communicating with IP cameras, recording, and managing video. Typically, recording servers are located in close physical proximities to the cameras they service in order to localize the video traffic on a facility's local area network. Next, if a site has frequent mobile users, the mobile server is typically split off onto dedicated hardware as well. The mobile server is responsible for generating the HTML web-based interface, as well as providing video for devices such as the Android, iOS, and Windows mobile apps. Unlike our PC-based Smart Client software that's used for viewing cameras, we cannot assume that mobile devices will have sufficient CPU power to display multiple high-resolution video streams, so the video must be adapted dynamically for these smaller devices. This requires significant CPU power, so on all versions of the Milestone software, the option of installing the mobile server on a dedicated hardware is available. Generally, if you only have a few occasional users, a dedicated computer may not be necessary, but if you plan to frequently take advantage of this capability, it's advisable to go ahead and use dedicated hardware. If your software version is Professional Plus or above, once a server reaches capacity, or if you need to add a recording server to an additional facility, expansion is easy. Simply bring a new PC online and install our recording software onto it. As your system grows, simply continue to add additional recording servers to your network to further expand your Milestone system. Milestone uses SQL for storing system configuration data. Our software comes with SQL Express. However, once your system reaches over 300 cameras, it's time to move your SQL database to Microsoft SQL Standard or above. If you anticipate your system may eventually exceed 300 cameras, you should consider beginning with the upgraded SQL. I found that very often, if a facility is of a size to need more than 300 cameras, they will frequently have a pre-existing SQL server in place already, and the Milestone database can be piggybacked on that if desired. It's also very often around this time that users are taking advantage of our Microsoft Active Directory integration to make user administration fast and automatic, though of course you could choose to do so at any time. Next, as we approach the functionality found in our most advanced software versions, we have the option for failover recording servers, as well as SmartWall functionality, which is designed to make running video command centers easy, allowing multiple individuals to collaborate seamlessly with a bank of wall-mounted monitors. For most larger users, This represents a system capable of running a large city, corporation, or college campus. Lastly, it's important to understand how the system communicates and handles requests for live and playback video. From an operator perspective, when using the Smart Client viewing software, they simply log into the management server and they see the video they're authorized to access. However, it's important to understand what's happening on the network when this occurs. First, the Smart Client software authenticates to the management server. The management server then instructs the Smart Client software to connect directly to the recording servers from which the video is being requested. By appending the video directly from the source, this results in a much more efficient use of network bandwidth, particularly so on larger systems. The main thing to remember here is that users log into the management server, but they are actually retrieving their video directly from the recording servers. Now that we understand the system architecture, in the next video, let's move on to the installation prerequisites.